Hello, welcome to Itty Bitty Yoga. I am Jenny from the Warren Newport Public Library, and I'm really excited today to share with you some poses and some stretches that I found to be really useful and helpful when my own children were itty bitty themselves. This is Monty. I'll be using him to demonstrate today. I will also be mentioning some modifications along the way, but please modify in such a way that is comfortable for both you and your child. If your child is closer to the toddler or the preschool age, they can try doing these poses on their own right next to you. And then if your child at any point becomes restless or cranky or just doesn't want to do this anymore, go ahead and pause the video and come back and try again later. You know, parent-infant or parent-child yoga is a bonding experience, and so we want to make sure that everyone involved is in a happy and contented mood. Okay? So we're going to start off with something called the heart-warm touch. So you'll come to a comfortable seated position with your child laying in front of you, feet towards you. And this is where we'll get our yoga breath going. So breathe deeply in through the nose and then out through the mouth like you're blowing up a balloon. And then you can take your child's feet or legs and start wiggling them back and forth gently. This will help them relax so that they can enjoy this with you. And then it's something to keep in mind while we're doing this. Your child thinks that your face is the most beautiful thing in the world, so you want to maintain as much eye contact as possible throughout the session. So when you're ready, you can take your hands, place them on your child's shoulders, and as you breathe in, start to slowly draw them down your child's body. And then you want to end at their toes when you complete your breath cycle. And we'll do this 2 or 3 times. And then when you're ready, you can place your hands on either side of your child's head and swing your legs through to come to all fours. We're going to do a couple cat-cows here to warm up our spine. You want to think of this movement as a wave. It starts at your sacrum and then travels all the way up your spine to the base of your skull. Okay? So breathe in, open up the chest, belly towards the floor, and then exhale. Tuck the tailbone and arch up to the sky. And then when you're ready, return to flat back. Curl the toes under and come to down dog. So in a typical down dog, you would have your head aligned with your elbows or your arms, but we're going to modify it a little bit, keep our heads up so that you can maintain eye contact with your child. Okay? All right, so pedal your feet, stretch out those calves and the back of your legs. Sit bones to the sky. Take a couple good breaths here. And then when you're ready, take your right hand, move it out a couple inches, and then lift your right leg up into the air and swing it through to lunge. So as parents, we carry a lot of our stress and a lot of our weight in our sacrum and our lower back. So this is a good stretch just to open everything up and relieve a little bit of that stress. So again, take a couple good breaths here. And then plant your hand again and go back to down dog. Now when you're in down dog, you can lean down and give your child a raspberry or a butterfly kiss, just something to make them smile and giggle. And then we'll repeat it on the other side. So move your left hand out a little bit, left foot up to the sky, and then swing it through for lunge. And a couple really good deep breaths here. All right, so plant that left hand and bring your foot back to down dog. And then come down. You can take a little break, do a little modified child's pose here. Give your child a little raspberry on their toes. And then when you're ready, come back to flat back, to tabletop. Okay. And then swing your legs through. Come back to a seated position. So if your child is independently sitting, you can do half move. So you want to stretch out both legs to an easy straddle, not too strenuous. And then your child can sit right next to you, right up against you in the crux of your legs. If your child is not sitting on their own, we'll do butterfly. So bring the soles of your feet together. You can lay their head in your feet, and then their body will be cradled in your legs. Okay. So then we're going to take our right hand, place it right behind our right hip, and on an inhale, stretch out your left arm. And on exhale, take it over to the right. Keep that left hip grounded to the floor. Take a couple really good deep breaths here. Stretch out that left side. And then on an exhale, come back up to center. Give your child a little tickle. And then we'll repeat it on the other side. So plant your left hand right behind your left hip. On an inhale, extend that right arm, and exhale, then over to the left. Couple good breaths, stretching out that right side. And on an exhale, come back to center. All right, and then you can take your child, situate them so that you're back in a comfortable seated position, and they're laying in front of you again. Take your child's feet and their hands all together. And then along with your breath, start rocking them back and forth, side to side. So on an inhale, lean them over to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. And exhale, center. And we'll keep doing this for like 2 or 3 breaths, not very long. And exhale back to center. All right, so now you can pick your child up. Okay. Stretch your feet out straight in front of you. Ground those sit bones. Sit up straight and tall. Stretch your legs out. And then bring your feet about halfway in. And then you can situate your child on your shins. Keep your hands securely on your child so that they don't fall off, because that would be bad. And then when you're ready, you can roll back so that you're laying on the floor. You want to make sure that your tailbone is tucked and that your spine is flat on the floor. Your belly is in and tight to support that lower back. And then we're going to be basically doing the same thing that we just did with your children. So inhale, lean over to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. And exhale, center. So go ahead and do this a couple times to help massage your lower back and work out those kinks. And then when you're ready, you can take your child, ease them onto your chest. Lay your legs straight out in front of you, give them a big full body stretch. And then you can just take a few minutes here to lay here with your child, listening to each other's heartbeats. And relax without any other distractions. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a pleasure to share this with you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Please enjoy your day.